Alrighty, my friends. Okay. So there we go. We got steel pipes, we got modular frames. Encased industrial beams. I need 20 a minute, and I know I'm not making that a minute. So I think we might actually need to do a change to this build, too. The good thing is we just stopped using screws, so the screws I think are going to be easy. Encased industrial beams, less easy. So I need 20 encased industrial beams a minute. Let's go see how many we're making. I know we're not using any, but I know we're not making 20. I think we're making 10 a minute. Oh, we're making 6 a minute. Whew, okay. So I need 20 encased industrial beams a minute. This is one where I was thinking about changing the build. There's an alternate recipe that uses steel beams. So I might actually need to increase my steel pipe production if I want to do this separate build. So that's 4 a minute. This is doing... This actually does more a minute. So if I needed 20, I would need to make 4 of these. So I might actually want to keep this build instead of the steel pipe one. Because it makes them faster. I can do fewer machines, and I can just expand my steel beam production a bit, I think. If I wanted to do this, I would need 20 a minute. I would need to do 4 of those guys. Three and 4, I believe. I guess the trade-off is that steel beams actually take less steel. Take more steel than steel pipes do. So if I wanted to do this build, 24 times 4, I would need 96 steel beams a minute. 96 steel beams. I'm making 45 and I'm using 24. Yeah, that's the issue, is the amount of steel beams we get a minute. We don't have an alternate steel beam recipe, do we? Hold on a second. Packager, smelter. Boundary. Oh, we have the coke steel ingot. That's right. So this guy makes 45 a minute. Coke steel ingot makes 100 per minute. Oh, that's the... I'm sorry, not steel beam, but the steel ingots. So we do have a steel ingot. If we wanted to use our coke for steel instead of power. Which I might eventually do if I get into fuel power. Which might be the next thing I do after this crazy big build. I might want to actually see if I can get fuel power set up, because I think we have everything we need to start making that happen. So currently I'm making how many? 45 a minute? I need 96 a minute. Wow. That is a lot. This is... Okay, so I'm currently splitting off this Mark III belt between these two guys. And I got a whole full Mark III belt for extra steel pipes. You know what, I think I might want to just do steel pipes. I feel like pipes, you get more pipes per steel. So I'd need to produce more steel pipes, but I feel like that would be easier to expand than the steel beam production. So if I wanted to change my encased industrial beams to another build, what would that take? Let me check. So, it'd be 4 a minute, and I need... I already forgot, 6 times 4. 24. I think I need 20 a minute. So it would take 5 of these a minute. It'd take 5 of these machines. So 5 times 28. So it would take 140 steel pipes. 140 steel pipes. So I would need to increase my steel pipe production, but less than I would need to increase my steel beam production. I feel like I might want to go with something like that. Why do I have some yellow guys over here? Are you guys backed up? You guys are backed up because the output. Yes, wow. So even with all the steel beams we're using, still backing up. Okay, so if I would need 140 plus 194. I'll need to get to 334 steel pipes a minute. 334. Which we're making 20 a minute. 334 minus 240, just over 100. So I would need like another 5 of these guys, which is not very many. I kind of wish I could turn all of these guys around, actually. I feel like steel pipes are the way to go. I'm pretty sure Factoid said something about he likes to use steel pipes way more than steel beams because of how many you get for the steel it costs. So I think I want to do that. I think I want to start a new row of steel pipe production. Let me figure out how many steel beams, or how much steel we're using currently on this row. 30 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 30 times 12. 360. So one Mark IV belt could supply how much more? 360. Each one requires 30 more, so 360. $380. 380, 400. 420. So we could support that many. Plus 420. Those are backwards though. Basically what I'm trying to say is I can get one belt, one Mark IV belt merged together to supply this entire row. Let me do that right now, actually. Get Mark IV belts to make sure. It's where I can never do mergers the right direction. That. That's a full Mark III belt. Okay. And this should be a full Mark IV belt. Oh god, it's not lined up and I hate it. It's not lined up and I hate it. Oh, come on, go the direction I want you to go. Right there. Mark III in there. Mark III into there. Mark IV into there. And this entire thing is going to be a Mark IV belt. Conveyor pull there. Mark 4, Mark 4, Mark 4, Mark 4, 4, Mark 4, Mark 4, Mark 4, and we should still have enough coming in. How much steel do we actually have coming in here? We have a splitter that's doing 270 divided by 2. 135 plus 270. 135 plus 270. So 405. So I think I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 times 30. 450. I can't do that many. Or that many. I think I can do this many. So 13 times 30. 390. So I should be able to supply this many with what we currently have here. Okay, so this is a small upgrade. How can I not get this in the right direction? What the heck is wrong with my brain? This direction. Okay, so that should be the last one I can do here with the amount of steel we currently are supplying to this row. Now, I need to get a new supply of steel to increase our production, and I just added 20 pipes per minute to the production, which becomes 260. We're now producing 260. Is that right? I feel like we're producing more than that. Let me count this up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 times 20. 260. No, that's right. Okay, it's the steel that I was losing track of. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get another steel line up here to create more steel pipes, because we're using steel pipes for a lot of stuff. And I'm trying to use steel pipes for our industrial beam production. So I want to find steel. Do I have the ability to make, what was the thing Factoid talked about that makes it easy to find? Nodes. There's a radar tower. I think I might not have that unlocked. What is it called? Radar tower? I thought I had the ability. Counting with Rand. Yeah, these streams really are just counting with Rand streams. Sorry. I mean, it's fun. It's so much fun to count with Rand. Do I have radar tower? Oh, coated iron plates, flexible frameworks, and recycled rubber. I think recycled rubber might be one of the most important ones for rubber builds. Being able to recycle them is really good. I want this one too, though. I think I'm going to take recycled rubber. I'm pretty sure I remember my last build that I lost at the end of my last stream used recycled rubber as an important part of the build. Radar technology. Okay, I think I can put this together. Yep, I have just enough, so I need to make 100. What are those? 100 circuit boards and 50 crystal oscillators. 100 circuit boards, I should be able to make those. I have 54 already. There we go. Alright, let's get this unlocked, and hopefully this will help me find iron and coal that I'm currently not using to get another steel thing. Or maybe I can look at a alternate steel recipe. Currently we're using our coke to make power, and I kind of don't want to take that away yet. So I'm probably going to do one more steel iron plus coal build for that. And just make a crap ton of steel pipes, because there's a number of recipes I think that we're going to want lots of steel pipes for. Alright, the crystal oscillator is going to be the annoying one. Why do I still have these hatchet remains on my bar? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There. I really should be automating the oscillators. Alright, high-speed connectors. Let me throw these guys in here. Alright, so I need 50 of these oscillators, is that right? 50 oscillators. Which means lots of cable and lots of quartz crystal. Jesus. I don't need that steel on me. Okay. Alright, cabling. Alright, got plenty of it. Let's just take all for right now. No space in inventory. Crap. Let me throw one of the explosive things, maybe the poison one here for now. Okay. So this will allow me to set up radars, which I think will allow me to see all the resource nodes. I assume it's in a certain radius. I don't know if this existed the last time I played. I have a feeling it didn't exist the last time I played. Because I don't think I remember seeing on the map the nodes apart from me placing beacons to find them. Or to see them on the map. Alright, so we need, what did I say, 50 of these? 50 of these guys. Get some more reinforced iron plates. And then fill our inventory with this. Take all. Alright, that'll be actually 48. I'll need a little bit more wire. Either wire or... No, it's probably the crystal stuff. Quartz crystal. I think this will probably be the last MAM thing I can do until I get probably computers done. Computers and the powderless gunpowder or smokeless gunpowder or something like that. These builds are getting so complex, and it just gets crazier. Just keeps getting crazier. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna need 2 more. Looks like this quartz crystal I'll run out of. I got way more cable than I needed actually. But I'm going to keep that on me because we're probably going to run a power line out to wherever we're going to need to do this extra steel processing. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't control where my character is going. Oh, there's 50. Okay, so this guy, and here we go. Radar technology. Let us see how this works. Where is it? There we go. Radar tower. I need 30 crystal oscillators, 10 circuit boards just to make the damn things. Okay. How many? Let me put it on my bar so I can see. 30 oscillators, 10 circuit boards. Okay, circuit boards. Let's do those first. Those are easier. Need more copper sheets for that. Okay. Copper sheets. Okay. What do I want to do first when I get trains? I want to probably set up a train line that goes... Oh, we already got... Let's make enough for 2. Well, oh God, I need a bunch of modular frames for this too. A train line that gets me out to the desert, because there's a lot of resources out there, and I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot of that copper, iron, and coal from the desert. I have a feeling. So probably get a really long train line that goes out to the desert, and we gather all the resources between there and here to ship it back to our base, because we're going to need that. That's probably going to be the first thing. Man, 30 modular, heavy modular frames. We almost have them automated. Almost. We're almost there. Just need to get the steel pipe for the heavy industrial frame swap over. I'm just gonna make enough for one of these guys because this is just it's too much materials for this. This radar tower better be awesome for how many materials it's gonna take me to build the damn thing. Sounds like it'll be amazing. But I'm afraid it's not going to have as big a range as I'm going to like. But I guess we'll find out. All right, heavy modular frames. I can make those, right? Yes, I can.
Subscribing.
Okay, let's do these guys next.
Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
What's up, Banner Genev? Thanks for the 13 months. It hooked me in pretty deep then, huh? Yeah, well, it's the third time my third playthrough of the game. And every time I play it, I get pretty hooked in deep, as you say. All right, we need lots and lots of screws for this. I hope I should, with all the extra screw production I've been working on, I should have a lot of excess screws. God, I hope I'm correct. Oh, thank God. Okay. So let me take all. Heavy modular frames. 21, huh? That will be almost enough. But yes, Satisfactory is definitely an addictive game. Like most games that I play on stream, I mean, for me it's good because I want there to just be... There's like kind of two things that I want in a streaming game. One is it's not so constant that I can't follow chat. But secondly, it just needs to have a lot of replayability and long gameplay loops. Because you need content if you stream 30, 40, 50 hours a week, whatever. For me, it's around 35 hours a week. Okay, so definitely got more screws than I needed. So, bam, 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 bam. Need steel pipes. which we know we got plenty of. This guy, reinforced iron plates. Okay. Alright, heavy modular frames. One more. There we go. Let's build a stinking radar tower. Where do I want to put this guy? Maybe over to the other side of the of this guy, since I've never built anything over here. Alright, what? Okay, we're doing the skinny guys here. Okay. Yeah, maybe somewhere out here. You saw my NGB run from last week, where I got down to 1 HP. It was great. Well, I'm sure my salt levels were not great. Well, actually, they probably were great, if by great you mean very high. But I hope it was enjoyable to watch, for sure. Put this right centered in here, maybe? That is not quite centered. Is that centered? That is centered. Okay. Whew, can I climb this thing? I can. Configure radar tower. Wow, that is not as much range as I was hoping it would have, but okay. You disappoint me, radar tower. Alright, configure. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, well that is pretty cool. It's showing me 7 of these guys. Iron, it's showing, it's got check marks for the ones I'm doing. Oh, okay, this is pretty awesome. Show me the coal that I don't have that's in range. Currently, there's no iron that I'm not mining. I wonder if there's some iron down by these coal veins. That's what I really like. You don't get on Twitch too often, so it's nice to check in on us lovely people. The salt levels are noticeably low. You think I made a great effort on that front? Thank you. I appreciate that. You know I tried. Okay. So everything looks good except like there's coal down here but no iron. Flamed pure. Have I... You know, I don't think I've upgraded these miners. So maybe I could upgrade these miners and combine with some coal from down here. Normal. So like if I were to combine, if I upgraded maybe 1 or 2 of these guys to free up a pure iron vein to go with this pure coal vein. How much does a pure give you? You must be one of the few who don't get off on the gamer rage on Twitch. Alright, let's go see if I can go do an upgrade over here. I think I've yet to upgrade any of my iron mining over here. The Mark IIs. If that's the case, I think I can make this work. It's gonna take some long belts to combine those two, but... Let me see. This is iron. So is this a Mark 1 miner? This is a Mark 1 miner. What about these other guys? So glad those are not bugs attacking me. One day those will be bugs attacking me though. I think all of these are Mark 1s, aren't they? Okay, this is perfect. Because if I do a Mark 1 into a Mark 2, I believe I can have this guy supply this entire mining facility and not have to change anything. Then that frees up a pure iron vein for us to use. I I think that will work. So. Miner Mark II. Crap, I need more modular frames. Okay, but let's just make 2 miners real quick. Shit. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Actually, let's make 4 of these. No, I'm gonna get 1 back, so I actually need only 1 per, so I only need to make 2 of these guys. Okay, so if I upgrade you to a Mark II, beautiful. I can unplug you. Throw this into here. And I just need to upgrade the belts, put a splitter, and we're good. So you're going to be doing how much a minute? 240 a minute, which is a Mark III belt. Mark III. Mark III to there, and then Mark II to there. Should get this, both of these mines running in perfect harmony. And then I need 10 modular frames. Can I make those really quickly just here so I don't have to run back to my base? Should be able to, I think. Yes. Well, I'm glad to hear somebody doesn't get off on my pain. So it's glad to hear from you, Benjaneb, and I really appreciate the 13 months of Prime. It's really, really awesome and over the top and generous, my friend. Okay, that should allow me, I believe, to go with that. If I deconstruct it, do Mark II. Huh. That's weird. Must have spawned with that. No, not that. So 240 a minute. Now what I want to get is 1 pure iron vein. How much? I want to figure out how much smelting I need to do. God, I just need more modular frames. Okay. And I need to figure out where we're going to do this smelting, because the map is showing the coal I want to pull from is here, and I'm here. So somewhere halfway between somewhere up here. You know what? Let's make a... Probably going to actually turn this. But let's make a ramp up to where we want to go, which is going to be somewhere up there. We're doing normal smelting, or are we alloying it? That's a good question. Let's... Whatever is the most efficient and gets me the most. I think for steel, like, the only secondary recipe I have for steel is a coke recipe, I think. Oh, you mean water plus... Alloying is more efficient. That requires a refinery, right? Hold on a second. I've not looked into a refinery for steel, actually. So I get pure iron ingots, but I'm pretty sure it's not the ingots that we turn into steel. I'm pretty sure it's the iron ore, right? I don't think I can use alloys for the iron ore. Am I going in the right direction for this coal? I am. Let's do this. Let's go platform here. And then go up this way. "13 months goes by very fast. I help to soothe the mind at lunchtime quite often." Nice. Glad to hear that. Glad I make your lunchtime or work time or whatever, whenever you watch the stream, better. Okay. Alright. Alright, they have a ramp to get up to where this coal is, which we are almost there. On the YouTube? Yeah, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to need more concrete and more something else that I ran out of. I forget. Let's go pick it up. Whee! There's an alternate recipe for turning ingots into steel. Do I have that one? God, there's so many alternate recipes. I don't know that I have that one. Solid steel ingot. Is that, where is that made? In a refinery? In a foundry or what? So I need concrete and modular frames. I don't have any other hard drives, right? No. Alright, concrete. And modular frames. And let me get rid of this random iron I have. Solid steel ingot. I'm trying to remember if I've gotten that one or not. I kind of feel like I've seen it but didn't take it. Let me see if I can find it. It's not in the smelter. I don't think it's in the foundry. Yeah. Well, you know what? It probably is in the foundry. It probably is, because there's coke steel ingot and there's steel ingot, but I don't have the other one. Ram believes he can fly. I believe. But I really just need even more alternate recipes, honestly. Let's actually go up this way, because I can connect to that from over here. So my map said, when I looked at the radar, I was actually able to see that I have 7 more things in range, alternate recipe things. I have a feeling some of them are ones I just can't do yet, though, because they're really high. The like superconductor oscillator somethings. Probably what I'm gonna have to do is just overclock my my miners at the moment. It's probably what I'll need to do. Alright, so this goes directly down to my iron mine. Where is the coal? The coal is right this direction. So I think I'm going to want to do my smelting. Yeah, I can do my smelting up here, no problem. So I'll bring my iron ore up here. We'll set our foundries up here and get a steel smelting area set up right around here. Let me figure out how much steel smelting I'm going to want to do, because I want to get another full 270 Mark III belt worth of steel up if I can. So how many foundries would that be? Where's the train depot going to be? The current plan is that it's underneath, the station is going to be underneath my base. We'll see if that works out, but I have kind of this cleared area underneath it. Depends on if I have enough clearance overhead to make that happen, but I'd like to have it be... Basically, I dump a bunch of stuff underneath my factory that I can ship up into the factory. That's the hope. So 45 a minute. $270 divided by 45. 6. So 6 foundries worth is what we want. Two, 3, 4. No separate warehouse. There, we might. If I don't have enough room, I might do a separate warehouse. We'll just have to see if I can fit it in. Giggity, that's what she said. Train stations are 5 walls high. Okay. We might have that much space under there. I'm not sure. Still kind of future build, so I'm not gonna check exact spacing this second. Okay, one more there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one more over here. Damn it, I'm out of rotors. I should be able to make a rotor real quick. Okay. Keep running out of random stuff, man. Oh, Jesus. There. Alright, so these should be steel ingots. 45 times 6 will be 270. Control copy. V. 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 How much iron is that? 45. It's 270, right? So all I have to do is overclock my steel and my iron and my coal up to 270 a minute, and that'll be perfect. Okay, let me go get the mine set up on the coal that we're going to use, and let me go get more materials I'm missing. It's 5 and change, so 6 for full clearance for the trains. Okay, good to know. See, it's about that height right there. I guess I can kind of eyeball it right now. So if it started, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might have to have a little ramp down to that area. I think it'll be doable. I think it'll definitely be doable, especially if I'm probably going to put it to the side of where all those materials are running. I think we'll be able to fit it in there. Giggity, that's what she said. Alright, so what do I need? I need lots of steel beams for the Mark III belts. I need more regular iron plates. And I need rotors. 1 stack of rotors. I also need more of these guys. And I feel like I'm gonna need more cables for power lines. Let's get 1 more stack. Anything else? full stack of those guys. Concrete motors. That's going to be, I think, heavy modular frames once I get that done. I think that's all the important stuff I need to make this work. Concrete. Let's make the 2 mines we're going to need for the miner. You kind of doubt trains have enough tractive effort to get out of the crater. Doesn't look terrible with the top clipping to the foundation above. Kind of looks like it just built up to the ceiling. Well, I do vaguely remember working with my train in the desert last time. That getting it to go up a decent amount can be tough. I think if you get enough, like, give it a small enough slope, you can make it happen. You're gonna head out in it? Alright, have a good night, my friends. We'll see you next time. I think we'll be able to make it work. Besides, we're worrying over Future Rand's problems. Future Rand, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Is there any power line I can grab off of close? Let's go ahead and get the power line started. Just in time to see a Future Rand problem being created. Always, my friend, always. That's what we do around here. We create problems for Future Rand and then forget about them. And Future Rand goes, what the? What was past Rand even doing? Just being stupid, I guess. That's not where I wanted to do that. Go right here on the corner, edge corner there. We're already going to need double engines for going up the hill into a Crater Lakes area. Just plan on that up front. Don't have trains longer than about 6 cars. Will be fine. Okay. Speaking of Milka, is Ritter Sport a thing in US? Ritter Sport? I've not heard of that. What is that? Is that a chocolate? Ritter Sport sounds like a sports club or something.
Harvest it.
Harvest it. Why? What? There. Okay. So I guess that would be a no. The chocolate indeed, okay. Alright, so that will be those guys. Let's get the pure coal set up first. That's going to be coming from over there. Let me actually put a beacon on it, since apparently that's the only way I can see on my map. Okay, so let me put a beacon right here, or a new map marker. Coal pure. And I believe that will show up.
I strongly advise you to
Oh my
harvest
God.
this specimen.
Where is it so I can make it stop making the noise? I build right on top of it? I feel like I built on top. Here it is. Idea for the next care package. Okay. I feel like it'd be greedy if I started asking for even more chocolate when I haven't even finished the last one. Not showing up, man. It's not showing up. I swear. Okay, well, I'm just going to head towards that crash site. Needs gas mask. I'll just head towards that. And you know what? Maybe I can go get that crash site since I now have a gas mask. That is not where I meant to put it, but that's fine. Oh, there's a yellow guy there. Grab you real quick. Those work in progress things, still work in progress. Yeah, I don't think anything's changed for that. Okay, it's that direction. On this latest patch. At least not that I've heard anyway. Alright, where is it? Somewhere over here. I passed it. In the middle of all this poisony stuff? Is this it? That's it right there. Okay. Okay, so let me go get this crash site that needs a gas mask real quick. There are still a number of alternate recipes I'd really like. I honestly don't even know if I can get this one because I wasn't able to get close enough to it. We didn't have a gas mask last time. This way. There used to be spiders all over this place, but I think my game is bugged, so I can't... It's bugged, so I can't see spiders, lol. Pun. Get it now while I'm not getting attacked, I guess. Where is it? Ah, there it is. I have to stand on top of the thing, apparently. 138 megawatts and 2 heat sinks. Well, damn. 138 megawatts and 2 heat sinks. 130 megawatts, 2 heat sinks. Let me remember that. 138 megawatts, 2 heat sinks. Now I know what I need. Get out of the poison. That is gas mask, 138 megawatts, 2 heat sinks. There we go. Now I know what I need. So let's go get the coal and not worry about that guy for right now. That is a lot of power. So far I've never been able to make heat sinks. I don't think I've ever gotten to the thing where I can make them. It must be the only ones I've ever gotten are ones I found on the ground. Okay, where is it? Is it right here? It's the cult. Here we go. You wouldn't want to ship a bunch of chocolate in the middle of summer anyway. Most of it would probably be melted by the time I get it. Yeah, that's for sure. In Berlin, they have kind of an outlet thing where you can get every type they make. Hello, Rand. What's happening? Say, I'm going to need you to come in on Saturday. Yeah. And just go ahead and plan on being in Sunday, too. Yeah, that's great. All right. See you later, Peter. All right, so we want to overclock this to 270 a minute. $270 a minute will be perfect. And we do a Mark III belt. Following our power lines back. Over this way. .38 gigawatts! That's right. Now this direction, it's going to go through the floor, and I'm not even going to let that bother me even a tiny little bit. Try turning the arachnophobia mode on. Oh, to make it so that the spiders start appearing? No. Nah. Where am I going to follow this power line? I mean... I don't even know if it's going to save my settings. I still haven't seen if I can get my settings to be saved with the thing. I tried the thing Factoid told me to do last time and it didn't fix it. So I don't even know that I can save my settings. So there, I did it. I said no and then I did it. And well, probably won't do anything, but whatever. Alright, so this will be the coal. Need to bring the iron. Split those two things. Okay, so there's that. Let's go get the iron and bring it up. It's in the aluminum tier. The heat sinks are? Okay. We had to downsize a bit, so we need our people to help catch up a bit. Frickin' Lumberg. Frickin' Lumberg. They just came out with a new DeLorean, did they really? What thing about the... Oh, was it the one that you posted, Ramses? Which I thought Factoid did it. It was the yeah, it might have been the link you did. Basically, the link said to go into your I actually found the file that said game user settings, and then I checked to see if it was read only, and it wasn't. So it's not read only, so I don't know why it's not working. I made that change. If you linked that, then I did check that and I couldn't get it to work. Or at least it didn't seem to change anything because it wasn't on read only, so. Okay. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's go like this. And like that. Level 4 monk. Nice. All right. Well, just to give you an idea of our levels, Shogi is a level 15 or 17 Shadow Knight, at least our main characters. My Bard is a level 19 Bard, almost level 20. I have an Alt Wizard that's level 2 or 3 or 4, actually. So my Alt Wizard is about your level. So if you keep leveling, you'll probably catch up and pass us with our experience of you playing WoW and you out-leveling us all. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, so this is full Mark III belt of iron. You're a level 7 monk? Alright, Zombie Shop, nice. Man, we might just need to start our own guild. Yeah, what's your character's names? I'll write them down so I can friend you later. Zombie Shop and Nietzsche. Oh, is it Nietzsche? Okay, Nietzsche. Just remember to spam grats in world chat when someone dings. Okay, where is it? It is there. 1, 2. Yours is Zombie Shop? Okay. Nietzsche and Zombie Shop. Apparently you're both monks. Apparently we got 2 monks. Apparently me saying they're the best DPS in the game made you all want to play it. Apparently the other top DPS is Ranger. Ranger, Monk, and I've heard Wizards are really good too. That's why I made the Wizard, but... I've heard Rogues can be very good, but I've heard Rogues are harder to play. I started a Rogue. We're talking about Never Grind Online, anyone wondering what game we're talking about. That game we played yesterday on stream. What's interesting about Rogues is their backstab. There's an interesting mechanic where when you fight enemies, they're either on the front row or the back row, and apparently front row enemies take half damage from melee, which I didn't realize, but one of the tooltips said that. But rogues, if they attack the back row, their backstab will do double damage, I think. Or will do its full damage, whereas front row will take half. So, rogues, you have to be very positionally aware of what enemies you're attacking, kind of thing. So, rogue sounds like it's high skill ceiling for getting your DPS off or something, which sounds pretty cool. A lot of cool little mechanics going on in that game. It's monkin' time! This is one tall place here. One tall ramp we got going on. Okay. Let's bring this over to here. Let's do this. We'll have a curve around. Okay. Zombie Shop's all about that grind. You can level up pretty quickly in the game if you just group up and do heroics. Alright, so let's see how we're going to do this. 6. I think it was 3 and 3, right? I believe if I go splitter... Don't talk about the game too much, because it's going to make me want to stop playing this and immediately start playing that. Don't get me distracted. Gotta finish our Satisfactory stream. That. Yes. And that is 45 a minute. So I believe Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1. You heard Nevergrind's fun? Hey, Rand, have you heard? I've heard it's fun. You troll-la-la-la-lol. You troll-la-la-la-lol. Well, you should play with the Splinter Pig. It is fun. You should play it. Everybody in chat, just make a character. We'll have a full raid group going on in no time. That would be cool if they had raids. Currently, I think it's just single parties. I don't know if they have raids in the plan. My belts are all noodly. Honestly, they're pretty good to me. That's about as good as you can get when you have... Well, as good as you can get building things quickly. I'm not going to try to make it prettier than that, honestly. Splitter. There. Okay, Mark 3 belt. We'll put you on the top. When I do the mining stuff, I usually try to make them just as quickly as possible. So 45 times 3. 135. So I need a Mark 3 belt for that. So Mark 3. And Mark 3. And Mark 3. And... Oh, I'm missing one, aren't I? Nope. Mark 3. Okay, so this should be exactly 270 a minute if I did all this right. You don't game much, all your spare time is gone in lifting. Okay. And cooking. Randall send cookies if you join his raid. That's right. I pay in cookies. Your wife just made cookies? They are for breastfeeding, so you just have to smell them. Wait, what? How do you have cookies for breastfeeding? Can... Newborn babies can't eat cookies? Give me the cookies! No. Seriously, what? The what, though? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Line up with the 1, 2, 3 middle guy here. Okay. These are each 45 a minute. Okay, so Mark 1 belt goes here, here. No time to get hooked on games. Exams are in 2 weeks, maybe after. Okay, alright. Well, this game is even early access and talking about raising the level cap to 99 when it's only 50 right now, so I have a feeling the game will in still a few months still be going. Hopefully we'll all still enjoy playing it. Alright, so Mark 3, a single Mark 3 belt that's going to go down there. Put it right in the middle, like right here. Merger. I believe Mark 3 is needed there. And there. If anybody gets hooked, you can hashtag blame Shogi, because he's the one who's got me hooked on it. All you know is that the house smells of chocolate cookies and you can't eat them. I can't think of too much more wrong with the world in that statement. Smells like cookies and you can't eat them. You should probably divorce. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't divorce over that. But maybe threaten. Maybe threaten divorce. That way she'll make extra cookies that you can eat next time. That's just me. That's just me. First world problems, I guess. That's right. As long as they don't make you lactate, you should be fine. Let's go down to about right there. And there. There, and let's put this steel stack on top of this stack. There. 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 That is not what I meant to do. There's a random thing over there. I heard giving your wife ultimatums is a great choice. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong with giving your wife ultimatums. Pretty sure you would not be sleeping. You totally wouldn't be sleeping on the couch that night or anything. Alright, so where is this going? All the steel. It's going up to the floor with... Is this steel right here? That's copper. Where's the steel going up currently? Is this the steel? That's steel, that's deuterium. This is steel, okay. Looks like it's that floor right there. Okay, I think I see where this needs to go. So should be, I think it's that one right there. I'm gonna hope I chose correctly. Okay. So let me do this so we get a nice clean turn. Lined up right there. I think that one's not actually right in the middle, is it? Oh, okay, yeah, it is there. So actually it's one more over. It should be there. Give your wife ultimatums never fails. May the odds be forever in your favor. Can you ride the conveyors to the top? Not really. The vertical conveyors, you can't really ride them. One of those two. Let me see which one is the right one so it's straight. That one looks curved, so I think that one's straight. Is that straight? Slightly curved up, actually. I think it's right between these two, isn't it? Oh no, that perfectly straight. Perfectly straight, just like I planned it. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Alright, so let's see. I believe that looks right. That should be a whole 270 belt worth of steel that I can make a whole bunch more steel pipes. And maybe I can actually get heavy modular frames finished today. We'll see. Feel like we're getting close. Of course, I probably am going to have to increase the production of some other item after I get the steel pipes done, so maybe not so close. Where's the iron ore? Get that out. Get it out. Okay, and this is power shard. Okay. Alright, so we're going up to the steel pipe floor. Which we want to increase so that I can change the recipe of encased industrial beams to steel pipes instead of steel beams using. These guys are all backed up because my entire factory is backed up, but I'm still trying to do the math on everything to make sure it all looks... nothing ever... If everything was running at the same time, I wouldn't have too few materials. Beautiful, that's the steel. Okay, so... Now I gotta get back to remembering what numbers. No, actually I don't. I'm just gonna use 270 steel and make that many pipes. That's what I'm gonna do. And I can get rid of this guy. So 270 steel divided by 30. Should be what, like 9? So I can do 9 manufacturers worth of these guys. Do I want a separate output line? I think I better have a separate output line because of just how many pipes we're making. It's 20 times 9, 180. Yeah, I think I should have a separate thing. So that will be this guy right here. Is that right? Is that evenly split there? That looks good. Well, that's awesome. One of the best things about my stream is when we can actually set up to game together, which we don't do very much since I don't do a lot of multiplayer stuff. But that would be pretty awesome if we get a group together, have more people playing a fun game to play together. All right, Mark 3 belt. There. And this guy will be in the middle here. So 1, 2. 1, 2. There. All right, so we need 9 of these guys doing steel pipes. Okay. Let's get these all set up here. I've not been counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and that is steel pipe, so Control C, V, 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 V. All right, let's get our splitters. Purposely not do a splitter at the last one, so I know that that's the end of a full 270 line of steel. Okay. Mark 3 belt. All the way across. Double rainbow across the sky. Purple conveyor belt across the floor. This one can be a Mark 1 since it's only whatever a minute. It's only, what, 30 a minute there? 30 a minute, okay. Need to get them powered next. Then the outputs. Maybe I'll get the outputs before the power. Okay, so let's figure out how I want to output these guys. So this is going to be an extra 20 times 980. So 260 plus 180. 180 plus 260. 440 a minute is what we're going to be producing here. 440 a minute. Okay. Now these, I don't have it precisely distributed where those other guys are going. Let me just get the output all lined up, and then I'll figure out where the final destination will be. All right, merger. Final Destination. Anybody remember that crappy 90s horror movie? Y'all hear the Factory expansion that's being worked on? No, I have not. How much? 100. Okay, so yeah, that'll be a. We'll just do a Mark III. We'll probably do a Mark IV belt actually. So you're making 20 a minute, so we can do Mark I belt here. Mark 1. Outputs will all be Mark 1s, but we'll do Mark 3 for a couple, and then change to Mark 4 after a couple. There. Now we'll go to Mark 4 belts here. Even though it's more speed than we need. That horrible movie, Final Destination, where it's just like some weird thing where people had to die, and so they died in stupidly ridiculous things. Like, I feel like I remember there was one where a person died from a truck that was transporting trees, and the trees fell off the truck and went through a windshield into the person's face that was driving. And another one was a ridiculous airplane wreck where the entire plane got cut in half. I don't know. Just a stupid movie. Why am I even talking about it? I don't know. What's going on in the new Factorio expansion? I've not heard. So that should be good. Let's power all these guys. Mark II belt power line, so I can do this. Pow-po. Pineapple power pen. And I feel like my power situation is getting worse and worse with every single one of these things I add, but I'm sure if I don't pay attention to it, it won't break, right, everybody? Now we got that battery buffer, so we should be good. And after I get this build done, I think the next time we play, my goal is going to be to try to set up fuel power. You're never going to be able to drive behind a log truck again after what I just said. Sorry. All right, so there's 100 and something steel pipes a minute. So, all right, we just increased that by a crap ton. So now what we need to do, that was all to change out this build over here from steel beams to steel pipes. So let me cut this off. Cut this off at the source. So I'm going to let it finish what it's currently doing. And how many steel pipes a minute do we need? We were going to do 5 of these, right? I actually kind of wanted to do 1 extra, so I had a surplus of encased industrial beams. So I think I want to do 6. 6 times 4 be 24 instead of 4 times 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the line? Can't see the line. Five, 6. And that should be this build right here, right? Concrete plus no, not steel beams. Yeah, steel pipe plus concrete. I'll have to figure out the concrete. Ooh, I'll have to see if we're sending enough concrete. That'll be a pretty easy upgrade, though, I think. 1, V, 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 V. So that's going to be 28 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 28 times 6. 168. So the 180 we just did is going to be a little overflow of this guy. They haven't said much about the Factorio update, but they released a pic of a new alien, which is pretty cool. Oh, okay, that's sounds pretty awesome. A new alien type, huh? Let's do our mergers here. Let's go ahead and set up the outputs. No purple line. I cannot get my purple lines, game. My purple lines. There we go. Purple line. Okay. All right. And we're going to need splitters. Will be... Well, I better not do the splitter until the steel beams are off of here, actually. All right, so get power lines connected. So that would be about right there. And right there. So that's going to be the same size as the base game. So you said it's going to be same size as the base game, so it'd be tons of new content. Wow, in a expansion, huh? That is a lot of content. Okay, 30. Do you want to figure out the concrete? What do I have here? I don't think I need that. No, I'm not going to do the concrete yet. Let me get the pipes going. So 168 steel beams. So I should be able to change this out. If I use this guy right here from the steel pipes that I'm creating, that'll be an easy, quick swap over there. So how do I want to do that? Because this will be creating more than we need. Do I want an overflow for this guy? I feel like I have so many steel pipe overloads. I don't really want to do, or overflows. I don't want to do anymore. So let's do a Mark. Let's do Mark III here. Let's do it that way. Okay. All right, so that should be right along this line. Mark III. So right about there. I think maybe it's best if I go that way. Let's see how that looks. Does that give us a straight curve? It kind of curves back on itself just a little bit, so I don't like it. How about that? That also curves back on itself. Okay, well, let's make it go straight across. That might just fix it. Or maybe have it turn the other direction might even work better. I'm being, again, overly anal. That's what you do in these games, right? You just become overly anal about the smallest things. That looks like a straight line. Is it? Oh, nice clean straight line. Beautiful. Going from a Mark IV to a Mark III thing, but I'm going to say that's fine. Okay, so that should be steel pipes going across. That is a Mark I. That is definitely not the right one. That should be at least a Mark III there. There we go. Speaking of no time to get hooked on games, you started playing Captain of Industry. Nice. Well played, well played. Well played, my friend. Alright, Mark III. There. Mark III. To there. Mark III belt. To there. to there. And we are changing this up. Oh, we are not changing it up yet because you're still making those beams, and they take a while, so it's going to take you a bit to get through those. Okay, now I have that, I can put my splitters on here. Right there. Right there. 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 And right there. And this is how many a minute? 28. So a Mark 1 belt is fine. No. Damn it. Did not mean to do that. There. Okay, what I'm probably going to do is just mine from a single... Figure out how much concrete I need. There are a lot of limestone things around here, and I'm probably just going to get a separate limestone thing for this. So let me get this set up for how far we need it to be. Probably about right there. And then 1, 2 there. How much is it going to be? It's going to be 20 times 6. 20 times 6. So it's going to be that's going to be a Mark II belt. Let's do a Mark III again, just to be sure. Okay, and let's get splitters here. There. 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 And one more right there. Okay. So, we'll have the output set up for this guy. I do, but not where they're going yet. Oh, actually I do have where they're going, just not the place they need to go. So I just need to get the concrete while we're using up the steel beams. So, how much concrete do I need? 30, I just did that, right? 30 per minute times 6. Why did I say 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 30 times 6. I need 180, so it's a good thing I did do a Mark III belt. So this needs to be Mark III belt. And a Mark III conveyor lift. And I need to... Does that plug into another one? Yes, it does. Make that a Mark III. And basically what I need to do is... I think I can overclock that miner, actually. How much did I say I need? 180? Oh, it's not the miner, it's the smelting or whatever it's called. Is there any... Yeah, there's plenty of limestone there. I think I need to upgrade those guys and increase the amount we're making. Okay, let me check if I need any more items to make Mark II miners. We're gonna get this build done. Okay. Heavy industrial things, and I say that, we might not get it done today. It's such a big build. I want to get the heavy modular frames done today if I can. I want to get those done if I can. Yes, I need more steel beams for the Mark III belt upgrades. Okay. Rotors, motors, concrete. Okay, so basically I need to go change a bunch of concrete, a bunch of limestone into concrete to make sure I have enough coming in. So let's go. We should... I think that's the only place I'm using concrete in my... factory right now. So on the way there, let's upgrade the entire concrete line to a Mark III belt. Okay. No. What are you doing? That's weird. Lets me apparently connect to the frame where one's already connected or something. That's weird. That guy and that guy. Concrete. So basically I need to make at least 180 concrete a minute. If I can fill a Mark II belt, that would probably be ideal. See what that will take to make happen. Well, they really improved the vertical belt conveyors. You don't need to have a giant hole in your floor anymore. Yeah. Certainly takes a bit getting used to. Oh, the Captain of Industry. You don't have conveyors until a few hours in the game, and they both require a tier 2 resource and power. So it's no more... You actually have to power your belts, huh? It always felt a little funny to me that you don't have to power belts. I'm glad you don't have to in Factorio or Satisfactory, but it always felt a little funny to me. How many are we currently making? 15 times 1, 2, 3, 4. We're currently making 60. I would like to make a lot more than that. Upgrade my miners for this. What's happening? No, I want to look at this. 60 a minute. Be 120 a minute if I upgrade it to a Mark II miner. So 15 per minute. Okay. I don't know that I can get to the amount I was wanting, 270. If I can at least get to the 180. Maybe if I went to 200. 200 divided by 15, 13.3. How about 220 divided by 20? 11. 220 by 20. No, 15. 220 divided by 15. What's a good round number? What is 15 times 12? That would be 180. So if I want to have a little extra concrete made, times 12. I'd want to go like 15 times 15. So that would give me 225. Okay, so if I shoot for that, that would be 15 of these guys. 15 times 45. I need 675 limestone. 675. That is a lot.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
You have 3 mines. Oh my god, who's making that sound? Where is it coming from? 675. Let me upgrade these mines first of all, and then we can figure this out. Alright, so I need to make 3 of these guys. The realism and the industrial vibe is what makes the game different. That's cool. I'm not knocking it. It's just, it is quite interesting that they went that direction with it. Probably to differentiate themselves from the different automation games out there. What did I say? 675? 675 divided by 3. So I need each of these to do 225. So I think I can overclock that. Yeah, okay. So if I do 225, there we go. I think that will work, which would need a Mark III belt. Mark III belt, 225, yes. Okay, same thing here. 3, Mark II minor. 1, 2. Throw this guy in there. And 225 with a Mark III belt. Alright, so get that. This is for 15 limestone producer, guys. Man, I'm really afraid to look at my power with all these upgrades and changes I've been doing. I'm really afraid to look at my power usage. Is that a bunch of limestone? Yeah, it's fine. Belt, power line to probably you. Okay. Okay, and then I need to overclock you. I can pick you up. So that will be 1, 2, and then 225. Okay. So there we go. Now I need to make 15 of these things right here. 15 of these frickin' things. All right. Okay. I don't like that. I don't want to have that copper. I can maybe have the copper go around. Let's see how much room we have to work with over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a tree in the way that I'm going to ignore. I have a feeling I am going to need to expand to the other direction because of all this stuff over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting with Rand. I need to cut down this tree, don't I? I don't have room for the wooden leaves. Oh, I do. Okay, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 5 more over here. So, God. How do I do this with all this stuff? Do I maybe ramp up? I can't build these on a ramp, can I? Do that. And we'll do the rest of them up here, I think. Okay. This is a lot of concrete that we're going to have. So what do we have? 10 so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Okay. And that's bothering me, but I'm going to fix that later. Get them all powered first, then we'll figure out the actual where's the power lines? Are there? Then we'll figure out the actual belts on these guys. Okay, what's happening? Could you please grab the power line there? Thank you. Apparently we're on this side. This. I'm trying to rush because I really want to get this done, but I feel like I'm only going to get the industrial beams done today. I do not think I'm going to be able to get the actual heavy modular frames build completed. Such a big, major upgrade we're working on here to a lot of materials, which I think happens every time you do modular frames, because modular frames are really one of the first, well, it's the first build we've done with manufacturers, so it's just a lot of materials. Okay, so that's all those guys plugged in. Now I need to tell them what they're making, and then we need to get the limestone going. So you guys are making concrete, and I'm going to throw this in there and this in here to get junk out of my inventory. Good. So Control C, Control V, Control V, 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 V. Make sure that's all right. Very good. Okay, so you're all doing concrete. Beautiful. So now we have 675 worth of stuff to distribute. And each one of these guys is doing 225. So 225. What is 225 divided by 45? Is 5. So each one of these can supply 5 of these guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it can actually supply up to this. How do I evenly distribute this? Each one of these guys supplies 5. Let's see here. Get splitters going. Did I do 3 to 5 before? 2, 2. Okay. I guess it's just going to be split to 2. 1 to split to 2 and 1 to split to 3. So this guy will split to 3. This guy will split to 2. I think that's the best way to do this. Or the best fast way to do it. Hopefully it'll even itself out as we go. No, that means I need to do another splitter between these guys. So that's Mark II belt, Mark III belt goes there. Just keep it simple, Mark II, or Mark III, Mark III. Each of you need 45. So we go Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1, and Mark 1. Okay. And then we need 1 miner to supply the next 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything but the last one there. This is almost set up correctly. Let's get rid of these splitters. So we'll do a similar thing where we go what a mess of belts to get rid of. Okay, so we do 3 here. 3 there. 2, 3, and then 2 here. There. So this will be Mark 1. Mark 1's going in. Giggity. And then we split right from this guy, which will be a splitter right between these guys, which will be right around here. Get rid of that guy. Mark 3 belt. Down to here. Mark 3. Okay, so that should be all those guys. Hopefully evenly distributed. And then we need to do one more. So... Alright, so we go splitter for these three guys. And then a 2 splitter between that guy and this guy, which is a little awkward, but just put it right there. And that is this one right here. That'll be Mark 3 belt. This is going to go over to... I can actually just put my splitter right up here. This. To there. Mark 3 to there. Mark 3 to there. And then Mark 1s to here. 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 Powered all those guys good. Here. And this awkward one over to there. Okay, now I need to do the outputs. Before I do that, I'm going to fix this belt that has been bothering me. This is the Mark II belt I was doing here. Yep, that's Mark II. Get that to go across where it's not running through another belt. That should be fine. Alright, now I need to figure out the outputs. This is all going to be one Mark III belt that I already have set up there. So I need to combine 5 times is what I need to do. This part will be a little bit easier. So just need a merger for each 3 of these guys. There. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And so that's 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 right here. And then it'll be one extra one over here. So that would be a merger for the output of that guy and these guys. There. And then 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, there we go. And then a lot of mergers I'll need to merge again. You're each making how much a minute? 15 a minute. So Mark 1 belts. Mark 1. Mark 1. Mark 1. That's going to go through the concrete, and I am... it's actually not too bad. I'm going to say not going to let it bother me, and then decided about if I was going to let it bother me or not. There. There. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do. There. 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 There, and up-a-bam. Okay. Then those 3 can merge into one, and then those 2 can merge into this guy. Okay, so what we're going to do is merger over here, and we will have upgraded our concrete by a huge chunk of majunka. So let's just do Mark 3 belts just to keep it simple. So that guy there, that guy there, that guy there. Oh, wow, we getting bots again? Guess we're getting bots. And actually, I can do... First time we've seen a bot in a few days, though, so that's nice. Merger. Mark 3 to there. That guy to there. That guy to there. And there we go. That is a lot of concrete. That should be a full Mark III belt as it all unwinds itself. Do I have any limestone I can dump off here? Yes. Why is that backing up? Okay, because we're not actually using it all yet. But there we go. That should... okay, get us enough concrete for the build. We can go finish the industrial beams build. And that's probably where we're going to have to end it. I'm probably going to have to finish the modular frame build next time. What's happening? What is this I hear? You're not putting the cover sheet on my TPS reports. Why am I Peter? Why do I have to be Peter and you get to be Lumberg? Although, if you're Lumberg, everybody hates you, so I guess I'd rather be Peter than Lumberg. Okay, let's see if I can fly up here. Did I not get the memo? I didn't get the memo. I didn't. I was too busy watching Kung Fu movies. I love Kung Fu. I love Kung Fu. Alright, where is it? Where is it? It is... Industrial frames. It is the next one up, actually. We'll go ahead and make sure Denise sends me another copy of the memo. I got the no, I got the... Oh, I got the memo. Alright, we've got 20 a minute. So this guy... This guy, I should be good to swap this over to this one. There we go. The TV show Kung Fu starring David Carradine. Is that what they actually, the shows are talking about? Okay. And I don't have my outputs for this yet. How much for a minute? Okay. That guy. That guy. That guy. That guy. He have the Batman suit and autoerotic asphyxiation. What a great couple of things to be known for, right? All right, so that is encased industrial beams increased by a large amount. Let me make sure this is flowing at the speed we want it to. This is really slow here. I think there's a belt here that's slowing things down. Yeah, there's those two belts right there. There. Okay, that'll replace the splitter. What a thing to be known for. There we go. There's the concrete flowing. Now it's flowing. Okay. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to send these encased industrial beams up where they need to go, which is the next floor up? Let's figure out where they're going. It is the heavy modular frames. Yes, it is. So we want it to go right here if possible. Okay, so third one over. Screws. You know what? Maybe I can, the screws I think are actually ready. I might be able to go a little bit late and get the screws done. I think I might be able to do that. So let's go this way. Mark III. Going in that direction. He's also killed by the bride in Kill Bill. Sorry, spoilers. God, ruined it. Ruined it. I was just going to go see Kill Bill tonight. Not really. I actually do vaguely remember that. I watched Kill Bill long time ago. Okay, so that should be case industrial beams. Very nice. I'll even upgrade this belt. Just to make sure it's flowing. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to get the screws. If I get the screws going, that'll be the perfect ending point to get heavy modular frames fully automated, because we are so close. So stinking close. One, two. We go 1, 2, and 1, 2. I'm using fast belts, even though I know I don't need the belts that are this fast. Do it because I'm in a rush. Belts are fast? No, I need me to be fast. I need my splitter thing here. I just need these to be quick. This might have a little bit of going through belts. Oh, actually that works out pretty nicely. Okay, alright. Like I planned it. I think the bots only get through when they change the phrase again. Technically there's only a limited amount of grammatically sensible permutations, so sooner or later we hopefully block them completely. Haha. Thing you cannot buy Prime, sadly no. Or followers, no. Alright, so where I want to bring my screws, I just need 200 screws. That's the last thing I need, so Mark III will be enough. Right, Mark III is 200, yes. So this guy right here, if I get screws too, that is actually the build done. Let Rand revoke your mod status and then try again. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna hope I can get the screws through this one. I think I can. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I do have space for it. I think that's actually where my screws were before, so I believe I'm just going to have to move it over a little bit and we'll be good. I'm going to actually get rid of this guy since we're not using him, and just to clarify that that's where screws are going. Yep, this is where screws were. No, this is where screws were. Okay. God, I hope this works. There. Fix my lift hole. Move my lift hole. Screws? The screws floor? Still not screws floor. God, we're going down so many floors to get to screws. Almost out of fuel, too. Womp womp, a budding Twitch career nipped in the bud. Well, I'll tell you, if you need to buy followers to get your Twitch career off the ground, you're not looking good. Unless you're talking about your Twitch career as a mod. Then also womp womp. Alright, here's the screws. Let's figure out where they're going. Yep. We almost have it exactly where we needed to go. Beautiful. All I need to do is this. Mark III belt this direction. And have this go from wherever those screws were going, which was right here. And I think it's... no, where is it? It's right here. I think it's actually enough. I think the amount we had going should be enough for what we're doing here. So that, I think, is almost a GG cookie time. I just need to actually plug it in, turn it on, modular frames. It should be done. I have a feeling I didn't quite update all of my stuff perfectly. How many screws a minute are we doing? I think it's like a... I'll have to fix that later. Well, actually, I might fix it right now just so I know. No, I'm not going to do it. There's too many numbers I have to change. Because we're now consuming a different number of steel pipes. My industrial beams consuming and producing. I might, over the weekend, I might go through and check all my numbers because we made a lot of changes to stuff here. One, two. Should see screws there. Why are there no screws? Are they turned around the wrong direction? I feel like one of these is turned around the wrong direction. Okay, well, let's see how far the screws get. Oh, I missed one. Sutolo, I've missed one. Come on. Turn purple. Going the wrong direction, isn't it? I think one of these is going the wrong direction. Screws, there it is. There it is. I think one of those was just the wrong direction is what it was. Hey, what's up, Cruel Angel? How are you doing, my friend? We get here right as we're finishing a build and the stream. It'll be a great time for, if you need a GG cookie time, it'll be a perfect time for a GG cookie time. Yeah, this is the wrong direction. That's what's happening. There. Screws, beautiful. Heavy modular frames are about to be automated and be an awesome, awesome thing. Sadly, a bunch of my numbers on my signs will all be off, though. Because we've made huge changes to industrial beam production and steel beam production and a bunch of other stuff. Okay. Mark 3, please. There it is. You'll go get a cookie then? All right, prepare, prepare. But I am doing well. Doing well. And excited to finish this crazy, crazy build we've been working on all day. Most of the day, I think. If that doesn't turn purple, that means it's the wrong direction. So is that guy. Thank goodness for Jetpack. Jetpack's been making life a lot more convenient getting around our very tall factory. Game looks great. Did they add a lot since my last save got screwed? Yes, and I actually just updated to the latest experimental, which was just done on Tuesday. I'm not sure what direction that's going. The wrong direction. That's the direction. So it's basically 2 updates worth of changes since the last time I seriously played the game. That one's backwards from the other ones. I don't know why it's doing that. And you know, I just can't bring myself to care right now because we're almost done. Have I experienced any of the experimental bugs? A few small things. Is there anything particular you're asking about? Flat tire. Hey, is this Mike? What's up, man? So far, I've experienced a couple things, but nothing game-breaking. What's up, man? It's good to see you. By the way, everybody in chat, this is my college roommate right there. Nothing game-breaking. What have I experienced? Since I only updated today, so I experienced beacons work way differently. So I thought beacons were bugged, but they weren't bugged. They were just me not using them correctly. Oh, what's been bugged is bugs in the game. Spiders are not spawning, and they changed those bugs that used to come out of the blue plants with the orange buds. They changed those completely. They're called... What are they called? Swarmers or spawners or hatchers. The hatcher spawn point spawn, but the hatchers, the actual animals, bugs themselves do not spawn. So that's the most noticeable bug, is the actual bugs not spawning. But apart from that, I haven't noticed much of anything else being funky. So this felt pretty good to me. During the dev stream, there's a bunch of lag issues. Somebody on my stream said he thinks that that was not because of the game being bugged. He thinks that's because they were playing on a multiplayer server, and that it was the server being laggy as all hell. So, splitter. So hopefully that was a multiplayer bug and not an actual game bug. The crabs look awful. If they never spawn again, you'll be happy. Okay. All right, but I think that's a GG cookie time, although I need that to be not a Mark 1. That needs to be a Mark 3 belt, actually. 200 per minute, 400 per minute. This needs to be a Mark 4 belt all the way across to here, though, so I actually need to upgrade that. So this actually needs to be Mark 4 all the way. And I might need to increase the number of screws we're doing there. It's a bugged bug. They're bugged bugs. They are bugged bugs. That's almost a GG cookie time. It's a GG cookie time, except I need to get my belts all upgraded. There. Actually, I can actually do this even faster by jumping off here. There. 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 The joys of having one side of your factory actually be completely open means I can just jump down the side. Mark 4 belt there. Okay, and I actually already had it set up as a Mark 4 all the way back down. So, okay. I think that might actually be good. I think that is heavy modular frames at 10 a minute. I think. By the way, Mike, if you have nothing else you want to play, the game that I've been trying to get all of my streamer friends and people I game with off stream with is that Never Grind Online. EQ vibes, man. EQ vibes. Old school EQ vibes. It's only 4 a minute, actually. All that work to get 4 heavy frames a minute. Well, let's get the output plugged in. That's not good. That's actually not how I want that to be. Not a Mark II either. I want it to be a Mark 1 because this is a very slow thing. And there we go, heavy modular frames. We'll eventually want the smart splitter for the overflow. Overflow will be center and go out 1, 2 this way, I believe. That'll be the overflow, but I'm not going to get all that set up yet. Overflow will be center. Left will be any undefined. Right will be none. So there we go. We have the heavy modular frames finally produced. Looks so old school. It's quite old school. It plays way better than it looks, is what I will say. It does not look amazing, but it plays like it's basically if you the rotations that you would do while playing EverQuest, while fighting, the rotations are the gameplay. It looks not that great. It plays like a lot of fun. And all of my rubber and plastic is all backed up because my awesome sink can't handle all that stuff. I'm going to have to set up another awesome sink over here. All right, I am going to just pick up some packaged fuel, and that's going to be the last thing we're going to do because we have gone over by a little bit of time. I will say, though, if you want to play the experimental for this, jetpack plus Blade Runners plus gas mask all being able to be worn at the same time is such a quality of life improvement. It feels so much better. Please tell me I have some in here. Oh, good. Thank goodness we actually have some extra fuel. I was just burning through the fuel. All right, my friends, let me go throw some random junk into some random storage containers And we're going to call that a stream. We've been going a little over 6 hours. You're bound to get bored sometime, things. Summer, you'll check it out. Great to see me play. Well, it's great to see you, man. Hopefully we get to play something together. That's one reason I want you to play it, so we can play games again together. Trying to get my brother Steven to play, so he can play a druid healer. I can play my bard buffer / off tank. I've already gotten 2 or 3 people on stream to play it. The party is max party is 5, so just like the good old days, man. You can get your enchanter. They have the enchanter. Get those clarity buffs and all that. Let's see here. Let me store anything I can chunk in there. Let me throw the random leaves I have over here. There's a bard. There's a bard. No wonder I like it. Absolutely. I've been gushing about the bard. When I streamed the game for a little bit of time yesterday, and the dev came into the stream, and we were able to talk to the dev a little bit about what his plans are for the game and stuff like that. So that was cool. But the bard's fun. It's been one of the better bards I've played since EQ, since, you know, lots of, you know, buffing, and you can off tank as the bard because he gets to wear plate. Does a little bit of damage, but he does a little bit of buffing, a little bit of debuffing, and a little bit of off tanking. So he does the jack of all trades thing, which is always my favorite. To do all the things as a bard. So, okay, I think I'm gonna call that a GG. That was a good stream. We got heavy modular frames. I'm gonna have to get those brought down to this storage container right down over here. This is where the heavy modular frames are gonna go. I have to bring it from way the chunk up there. It's pretty far. I gotta bring that really far. But we will get the heavy modular frames moved into our storage next time, which will be next Tuesday. I think he was just like a community manager, not the actual dev. I'm pretty sure he was the actual dev. Because if you... Well, I'm not 100% sure on that. I saw him in-game later that night with the same name. I also have seen him on Discord. I can actually tell you the name. Let me pull up the Discord real quick. You might be right. He might be the community manager dev. I don't know how many devs are... I thought it was a single dev team. But with how much he talks on Discord, he probably is the community manager. Yeah, Mailfin, that was his name. He kept saying the dev says. If I go to the Nevergrind Online, I've been looking at the Bard site. Yeah, Mailfin. Mailfin, you hit him for 3, nice job. Yeah, I think it's that guy, which he probably is the community manager. So I would guess the actual dev himself is not that guy. Oh, there's, speaking of bugs, there's a little bit of a bug right there. A little graphical glitch. Random thing. Okay. But yeah. The things we learned at the max level on that game is going to be 99, and they're going to add hell and nightmare modes, I think, for difficulties and all that kind of stuff. Well, my friends, I hope you had a good time. If there's anybody new to the stream, I hope you hit the follow. Come join us again. We'll play some more Satisfactory next Tuesday. We got some good stuff done. We got our plastic and rubber sent over to our storage area. We did a huge amount of upgrades to our mining and production throughput on industrial encased beams, whatever they're called. We got modular, heavy modular frames automated. Next time we'll probably have to work on computers. I think I need to get I think I'm going to need to update a bunch of my signs about production values over the weekend, if I can pull myself away from Nevergrind Online to play some of this. So, again, y'all are amazing. Hope you had a good time. I always say it, but I can't ever thank you all enough for all your support. The bits, the follows, the subs, the gifted subs, the prime subs. They're just hanging out, keep me company, and maybe even playing games with me in other places. So until next time, my friends, I'm going to head out. Y'all have a great night. It was good to see you, Mike. Hopefully I'll get to see you on Steam or in another game somewhere we can play together. So until next time, peace out, happy gamut. Y'all rock. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the sea shanty. Have a great night. Later, my friends.